Welcome back, bastards. It's time for more Homestuck, and I've been told that the following will feel like it has nothing to do with the overarching story, but it is important for later. This is intermission, is what it's called. And apparently it has nothing to do with the current Homestuck mythos, which is actually great. I'm really excited to not have to deal with these fucking guys for a few pages. But I have to hold my tongue and eyes and rip them out because it's a fucking end. We have more perspective characters. We start with Spades Slick, who looks a lot like Jack Moore from the previous chapters, who in an act of revenge has broken into the mansion with his friends Clubs Deuce, Diamonds Droog, and Hearts Boxcars. This is the mansion of the rival gang in town, the Felt, and it's possessed by their boss, Lord English. Fuck, why do I have to remember all these fucking names? So Jack goes forth, and we try to access his Silodex, but he has an honest-to-God inventory system. Can you believe it? And it's fucking, it's got, and he's got a battle chest. Fuck you and your whole family. He also seems to have a hatred for clocks and burns 4 out of the 1,000 left in his checklist. He also takes a quick trip to MS Paint Adventures on his Cosby top. Remember, it's just like how the other characters did. And wow, what the fuck is Homestuck? This is on. What the fuck is a Homestuck? This looks insane and unbearable. Jack, we speak the same language. So he goes over to his checklist of who he's whacking today, and all the gang members of the Felts have fun names that are sort of plays on number-related things, and they go up in sequence. So that's fun. The heist map looks a little shaky, but that's all good, because apparently Clubs Deuce has captured Doze, who is apparently really easy to capture and interrogate. I think Toes is 2. I forgot to write this down. Fuck. So we become Hearts Box. Tricked you. We're actually Clubs Deuce. Fuck you. Clubs Deuce fucks around with Doze for a sec, but he has the power to experience time real slow. And it does nothing. It just makes the occasional hits with Club's stick hurt slower. Also, Clubs likes clocks and wants to show the other 987 a little bit of mercy. He takes out his own not battle chest and decides to stamp on Doze's hat, but not before Itchy, number 1 on the gang list, who has super speed, swaps his hat with Doze's, so he stomps on his own hat. The fucking agony. We stop being Hearts Boxcars and are Spade Slick again. Wait, Clubs just whatever the fuck. He's giving chase to Itchy as well, and he gives a quick sticky outie of the leg, and bam, trips him up, and then bam, he gets hit in the head very hard and is dead. And then suddenly Die, who is number 6, spawns in with a voodoo doll of a very bewildered, like he's very fucking like, what's happening? Before we swip around to Diamonds Drew. Tricked you, it's Clubs Deuce again, and he's catching up to fucking what's-his-face, who's leaving very quickly. Or you might pass the chair soon. There he goes. It seems like the cards these guys have, like their fucking battle chests, blackjack decks, whatever the fuck, turn into different items when used. So they're like the little small thing, and then they turn into an actual thing. That's pretty cool. This sucks. Let's be Hearts Boxcar. Tricked you. It's fucking Diamonds Droog. It seems like Diamonds Droog is being fucked with by Trace. I think that's 3, who has the ability to interact with the past from the future. So Diamond goes upstairs, back to Clubs. Yeah, he's really giving Doze the business, but there's no time. They've got a rendezvous. So he puts him in his battle wardrobe and whips him with the bull penis cane. Yep, that's real. Snap back to Die, who in another timeline is losing to Itchy in a card game, which pisses him off, so he snaps back to another one where he's dead, and whoops, he's right in front of Spades. And then he gets a big swing and nopes out of there. We're finally Hearts Boxcars for real this time, and we're in front of the safe. How many pages has it been? 50, and we swapped characters 10 times? Fucking hate my life. Looks all like these chuckle fucks have candy that they treasure more than life itself. And Hearts Boxcars beats it to Red Cheeks magazine pretty regularly, you'd have to say. That's in there. That's a line. But not before two other goons come out of an oven. We've got biscuits, 13, and eggs, 12? I don't get these number jokes. Who are like, yeah, we're gonna fuck you up somehow. This feels like a cruel joke. Andrew, you make me understand the rules of your story, the fucked up rules of your Homestuck story, and then you throw more at me just to fuck me about. Like, the fucking simple inventory system is a great setup to the punchline that tricked you. You are in shit creek again, and in order to reach your paddle, you need to make room in your fucking Silodex, John Eggfuck. Genuinely is kind of a funny joke at this point. I'm able to laugh at myself. I also want to stick my head in the river and never come out. Clubs is following the path he's been told to follow, and Trace is also following him from the future and being a nuisance. Diamond Boy is following a blood trail and finds where it starts. And then what's this? It's the nose of a guy. And it looks like fins who can fuck with you from the past. Easy clap. All he needs to do is ready himself for what he was going to do. So he hits him in the face with a pool cue and shoots the shit out of him and his stupid fucking clocks. I'm on Jack's side. These clocks fucking suck. Speaking of Jack, we snap back to Jack. And fucking what's-his-name comes back from the weird dimension he was in and gets his throat slit immediately. Gotta say, kind of enjoying this so far. It's got nothing to do with the other shit, and I like these dorks. I would actually read this comic independently of Homestuck. Their mob assassin heist shtick is fun and endearing. I mean, I would, but the only reason I'm sticking with it is with its fucking high-concept fart fuckery is because I know how Homestuck works now, and I have the pain tolerance to stick with it. So I guess I wouldn't read this otherwise. Fuck you, Andrew. We go to Hart's boxcar. Tricked you. It's Club's juice again. And he's found Trace, who's following Diamond Droog and fucking with him in the air, but also started following Club's deuce now. But we all realized it, because it's obvious and couldn't possibly be more clear. Fuck you to death, Andrew Hussey. So Clubs implements a nefarious scheme before going off to follow the blood trail, and Diamond's Droog, but not before killing both Trace and Doze with a pipe bomb. Nice. Hart's boxcars is getting his shit pushed in by the time-traveling fucks, while Clover, for number 4, mocks him from above. We get a little bit of Stitch, number 9, who appears to be able to fix people by mending dummies. Hart asks Spades for help, and Spades replies that Droog says Deuce is tailing Finn, while he is tailing Deuce. He'll be there to help out boxcars as soon as he and Deuce take care of business with Stitch. Couldn't be simpler. Fuck you, hussy. And Finn comes in, hoping to get fixed, but he dies, because his dummy gets exploded in the future, thanks to the C4 that Clubs is wearing. Everybody out of the goddamn way. You got a hatful of bomb, a fistful of penis, and a head full of empty. Good quote. Diamond's Deuce harangues Stitch into his battle receptacle, as he'll be helpful for killing Lord English later, and we snap back to Spades, who goes into a dimension. Oh, dimension. That's pretty good. A dimension where Crowbar, who we haven't seen, is already dead in this universe. Who's already dead in the universe we were in, is alive again, and they're all fighting for some reason. So Spades takes a moment and thinks about seeing a dimension with Snowman, who's 8, because I guess 8 looks like a snowman. I fucking guess. And he's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't, but and we get an animation cutscene thing where the aforementioned snowman walks in and stabs Spades in the eye with a cigarette holder. Everyone stops shooting because obviously killing her would end the universe, obviously, and instead Spades decides to throw the cigarette holder, which is now a lance, into Sawbuck 10, and time jumps randomly backwards because that's his power. Didn't you know? He makes time jump when he hit. Fuck you. So Spades kills this timeline Stitch, falls to throw the knife at Crowbar, which changes it into a playing card, which lodges itself into Sawbuck, which sends them all back in time to a very, very far distant past. Whoops. I want to tell you, this is, I have a script, I have like notes in front of me. I am reading this. I knew these things happened, but trying to say the words that I have written down genuinely is making my brain do a hernia. So, apologies for the slight strangeness of the writing. And the scurrilous straggler. Yep, another fucking named character, grow up, pussy, is watching, and he gives a nod to Spades in his cool hat. Wow, they got the same eyes and same first letters of the name I-E, and I wonder what that means. Fuck off. So Spades kicks Sawbuck and gets us back to a time where the gunfight is over, and decides to cram Crowbar, who has the power to unfuck time, Stitch, and Sawbuck into his battle chest to retroactively bring back Crowbar from death and simultaneously kill Sawbuck and Stitch in the original timeline. Does that make sense? No? Fuck off. So some time fuckery happens, which I'm not going to go into because I have eye strain, and long story short, he manages to re-kill Crowbar, also kill Sawbuck, because fucking had to be elaborate, of course. Fuck me and my whole family. He asks present Stitch to fix him up, embarrasses himself in front of Snowman before heading up to the vault, and we see the situation with Heart's boxcars. So Crowbar's crowbar has unfuck time powers, so Spades uses it to beat the shit out of Egg's timer, and then Hearts literally eats him whole. What the fuck? That's awesome. Clover then insists to the group not to open the vault because of mystical bullshit reasons, when Kaz... 15. Yeah, it's like 15 in French. See?
15.
Nice. When Kaz comes in and literally punches diamonds into next week. Like, that's pretty fun. And he's distressed because the section of the supermarket he has been launched to has too many prices. And values. Then Boxcars gets fucking launched into a whole different calendar, and he has to take care of the pictures of horses for the rest of time. Oof. So Spades decides, fuck it, and he opens the vaults anyway, and whoops, he transports himself into a very bad timeline where everything except the vault is still working. Like, it's all fucked up, it's all blown up. So he goes inside and he tries to open the second vault with a barcode scanner, and whoops, there's fucking Snowman again, and she rips his whole ass arm off. So you know what we've got to do. We've just got to lock in and flip our spite. Gotta flip it turnways. What? So then he goes down into the vault, and fuck, it's that thing from before. You know, the transporterizer fucking thing with the thing, and... No, is that another point of view character on the screen? Spades, what do you mean? This guy again? Don't fucking interact with him. No, fucking nothing. Oh, hey, wallpaper's unlocked. Neat. So, final thoughts. I need to wrap this up because Deltarune is in less than a week. Woohoo! Less than a week away. Sorry. And I promised Glitched Art TV. I'd do another one of these fucking things before the month ended. And I love them. I don't love this, but I love them more. Right, so you know what? This was actually kind of fun. It was a breath of fresh air. A breath of fucking fart air, but you know what? I'm starting to get Stockholmed into fart smelling at this stage. The new characters were fun. I generally like the whole heist crime aesthetic as it stands. Now we've got a good grip on the style of bullshit that the time fuckery. It all feels like the logical conclusion. Like the jokes are making fun of themselves, but still being legitimately interesting concept-wise, whilst obviously still pulling just enough of my patience apart to make me go fucking insane. But it's a fun kind of insane, like when you take too much Ambien. And there were no slurs this time. Hotchimama, way to go, Andrew! You fuck! So yeah, 7.5 out of 10 this time. I'm only gonna give it something like this fucking fuck-forsaken series an 8 when it stops pausing to enjoy the taste of its own ball sweat. But this might be the closest it's gotten so far to that. So yeah, ball sweat out of 10.